This is Illyria, lady.
And what should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What think you, sailor?
It is perchance that you yourself are saved.
Oh, my poor brother.
Good madam, assure yourself that after our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you, hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident and peril bind himself, courage and hope both teaching him the practice, to a strong mast that lived upon the sail where, like Arion on a dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves, so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. My own escape unfoldeth to my hopeful like of him. Knowest thou this country?
Aye, madam, well.
Who governs here?
A noble duke in nature has a name.
His name?
Orsino.
Orsino? I've heard my father name him. He was a bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
But she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since. Then leaving her the protection of his son, her brother, shall Leo so die. For they say she hath enjoyed the sight and company of men.
Oh, that I served that lady, and might not be delivered to the world till I had made mine own occasion mellow. What my estate is.
And yet she will admit no kind of suit. No, not the duke's.
I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am, and be my aid, for such disguise shall happily become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke, and thou shalt present me as a boy to him. It may be worth thy pains. What else mayhap to time I will commit, only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his servant, and your mute I'll be. When my tongue glads, let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
If music be the food of love, play on, give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken hands so die. Sweet smell breathed over like a bank of violets. Enough, no more. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as a sea, not enters there, of what validity and pitch soever, but falls into abatement and low price, heaving in a minute so full of shapes as fancy that it alone is half fantastical.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What, minstrel?
A hart.
Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like fell and cruel hounds, ever since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
So please, my lord, I might not be admitted. But from her handmaid do return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years' heat, shall not behold a face in ample view. But like a cloistress, she veiled walk, in water once a day her chamber round with earth and brine. All this to season a brother's dead love. Wish she would keep fresh and lasting in her sad remembrance.
Oh, she that hath a heart of that fine frame to pay this debt of love, but to a brother. How she will love when the rich golden shaft hath killed all affections else that live in her, when liver, brain, and heart are all supplied, and her sweet perfections filled with one's self king. Away before me, sweet bed of flowers. Love thoughts lie rich with canopy of bowers.
To take the death of her brother thus. I'm sure Kaya's an enemy to life.
But you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Confine myself? I confine myself no finer than I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard the lady talk of it yesterday. And of a foolish knight you brought in here one night to be her wooer?
Who? Sir Andrew Aguejean?
Aye, he.
Oh, he's as tall a man as any in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all those ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Oh, Father, you'll say so. He plays on the vaudegan, boys, and speaks 3 or 4 different languages, word for word, without book, and hath all the good gifts of nature.
He hath indeed most natural. For besides that he is a fool, he is a great quarreler. And but that he hath the gift of a coward, to allay that gust he hath in quarreling, 'tis thought among the prudent he would quickly have the gift of the grave.
By this hand, they that say so are scoundrels and subtractors. Who are they?
They that add moreover, he is drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking health to my niece. I'll drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat and drink in Illyria. What wench?
Sir Toby Bell. How now, Sir Toby Bell?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair true.
You too, sir.
A cause, Sir Andrew, a cause.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Good Mistress Acost, I do desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Good Mistress Mary Acost.
You mistake, knight. A cause is in front her. Hold her, woo her, sing her.
By my troth, I will undertake in this company. Is that the meaning of Acost?
Very well, gentlemen.
And thou let pot so, Sir Andrew, thou must never draw sword again.
Good Mistress. I think I might never draw sword again. Good fair lady, do you think you have a fool's in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand.
Marry what you shall have, and here's my hand.
Now, sir, thought is free. I pray you bring your hand to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart? What's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think I'm not such an ass, but I can keep my hand dry. Well, what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of it?
Ah, sir, I have my fingers in. Mary, now let go your hand. I am.
Oh, knight, thou likes a cup of canary. When did I see thee so put down?
Never in your life, I think. Methinks I have no more wit than an ordinary man has, but I'm a great eater of beef, and I believe it does harm my wit.
No question.
And I thought I'd ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby.
Oh, pourquoi, my dear knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not do? Faith, I'll ride home tomorrow, Sir Toby. Your niece will not be seen, or if she be, it's 4 to 1, and she'll none of me. The Count woos her.
She'll none of the count. She'll not match above her degree, neither in estate, years, nor wit. I've heard her swear it. But tut, man, there's life in it.
Well, I'll stay one longer. I have the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes altogether.
Well, art thou good at these kickshaws as not?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he be, I'll not compare with the old man. Shall we set about some revels?
What shall we do else? Let me see thee caper.
If the Duke continue these favors towards you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He hath known you but 3 days, and already you are no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence, that you call in question the continuance of his love. Is he a constant lady in his favors?
No, believe me.
Well, I thank you. Who's the Count?
Who saw Cesario home?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
Stand you a while aloof. Cesario, thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped thee the book, hidden of my secret soul. Therefore, good youth, address thy gaze unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them there thy fixed foot shall go till thou have audience.
Sure, my noble lord, if she be so abandoned as it is spoke, she never will admit me.
Oh, be clamorous and leap all civil bounds, rather than make unprofited return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord, what then?
Oh, then unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with the discourse of my dear faith.
she will attend it better in thy youth than in a nunzio's of more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
Dear lad, believe it. For they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art man. Diana's lip is not more smooth and rubious. Thy small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill and sound, and all is semblative a woman's part. I know thy constellation is right apt for this affair. Some 4 or 5 attend him, all if he will, for I myself am best when least in company. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy lord to call his fortune thine.
I'll do my best to you, lady. And yet, far from strife, however, I myself would be his wife.
Tell me where thou hast been, or I will not open my mouth so wide as a bristle may enter and waive thy excuse. The lady will hang thee for the absence.
Let her hang me. He that is well hanged in this world needs to fear no colors.
Make that good.
He shall see none to fear.
A good Lent answer. I can tell thee where that saying was born if I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In the war. Now may you be bold to use it in your foolery.
Will God give them wisdom that have it, and those other fools let them use their talents?
That you will be hanged for being so long absent. Oh, to be turned away? Is not that as good as a hanging to you?
Many good hanging prevents a bad marriage.
Woo! Please you, Rose. No more of that. Here comes my lady. Make no excuse wisely. You were best.
Wait, and be thy will, who be good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do very oft prove fools. And I, that am sure I lack thee, may pass for a wise man. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God bless thee, lady.
Take the fool away.
Be not here, fellow. Take away the lady.
Go to your dry fool. Oh, no more of you. Besides, your robe is honest.
Two faults, Madonna. That drink and good counsel will amend. For does the dry fool a drink? Then is the fool not dry. Bid the dishonest man mend himself. If he mends, he is no longer dishonest. If he cannot, let the botcher mend him. Anything that's mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched sin, and sin that amends is but patched virtue. If that, this simple syllogism will serve so. If not, what remedy? As there's no true cuckold but calamity, so be it to flower. The lady may take away the fool, therefore again I say take her away.
Sir, I beg them to take away you.
Disgrace in the highest degree. Cuculus non facit not. That's as much as to say as I wear not motley in my brain. Good Madonna, give me leave to prove you a fool.
Can you do it?
Dexterously, Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you for it, Madonna. Good my mouse of virtue answer me.
Was for want of other idleness, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
A good fool, for my brother's death.
I think his soul's in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul's in heaven, fool.
The more fool, Madonna, tomorrow for your brother's soul being in heaven. Take away the fool.
What think you of this fool, Malvolio? Does he not mad?
Yes, and shall do. Till the pegs of death shake him. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool.
God send you, sir, speedy infirmity for the better increasing of your folly.
What say you to that, Malvolio?
I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. Look him now, he's out of his guard already. Unless you laugh the minister and patient in him, he is damned.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolio, and taste with a distempered appetite. There is no slander in an allowed fool, though he do nothing but rail. Nor no railing in a known discreet man, though he do nothing but reprove.
Now Mercury and June, thee be fleecing. Thou speaks well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desire to speak with you.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Oh, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madman. Fly on him. Go you, Malvolio. If it be a search from the Count, I am sick and out at home. What you will to dismiss it. Now you see, sir, how your fool grows old, and people dislike it.
Well, thou hast spoke for us, Madonna, as if thy eldest son should be a fool, whose full joke crammed with brains. For here he comes. One of thy kin has the most weak thee a matter.
By mine honor, I have it wrong. When is he at the gate, cousin?
Gentlemen.
A gentleman. What gentleman?
Gentlemen.
A plague on these picklary. How now, Saul?
Good Sir Toby.
Cousin, how have you come so
let him be the devil and he will. I care not. Give me faith, say I. Well, it's all one.
What's a drunk man like, fool?
Like a drowned man, a fool, and a madman. The first draft above heat makes him a fool, the second mads him, and the third drowns him.
Go thou and seek the corner and let him sit on my cards. For he's the third degree of drink. He's drowned. Go look after him.
The fool shall look after the madman.
Madam, yon young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He seems to understand so much and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He also has a foreknowledge of that as well and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, lady? He's fortified against any denial.
Tell him he shall not speak with me.
He has been told so, but he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post and be the supporter to avenge, but he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
Why, of mankind,
What manner of man?
a very ill manner. He'll speak with you, will you or no?
What personage in years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, though young enough for a boy. 'Tis a squash as 'tis before a peas cod or a codlin, which is almost an apple. 'Tis with him in standing water between boy and man. He is very well favored and speaks very shrewishly. One would think his mother's milk were scarce out of him.
Let him approach. Call him my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman, my Lady Pauls.
Give me my veil, confirmed on my face. Will once more hear Orsino's embassy.
The honorable lady of the house.
Which is she? Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will.
Most radiant, exquisite, and unmatchable beauty. I pray you, tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I'd be loath to cast away my speech, for besides that it is excellently well penned, I've taken great pains to con it. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn, for I'm very comfortable, even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
Well, I can say little more than I studied, and that questions from my heart. Good gentleman, give me modest assurance if you'll be the lady of the house, that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. And yet, by the very fangs of malice, I swear, I'm not that I play. Are you the lady of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain. If you are she, then you do usurp yourself. For what's yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But this is from my commission. I'll on with my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
Come to what is important, is I forgive you the praise.
But alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
It is more the like to be feigned. I pray you keep it in. I heard you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your coach rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not mad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. 'Tis not the time of moon with me to make one so skipping a dialogue.
Will you horse sail, sir? Here lies your way.
No good squabber. I am to hold here a little longer. Some mollification for your giant, sweet lady?
Be your mind.
I am a messenger.
Sure, you have some hideous matter to deliver when the courtesy of it so fearful. Speak your office.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. I hold the olive in my hand, my words are as full of peace as matter.
Yet you began rudely. What are you? What would you?
The rudeness that hath appeared in me, learned from my entertainment. What I am and what I would are as secret as maidenhead. To your ears, divinity. To any others, profanation.
Give us the place alone. We will hear this divinity. Now, so what is your text?
Most
A
sweet lady.
comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom. In what chapter of his bosom? To answer, by the method in the first of his heart. Oh, I have read it in his heresy. Have you no more to say? Good madam, let me see your face. Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. Or we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look, you said such a one I was this present. It's not well done. Excellently done. God did all. 'Tis engravers will endure wind and weather. 'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white make his own sweet and cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the coolest she alive. You will leave these graces to the grave and leave the world no copy. Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty. It shall be inventoried in every particle in utensil labeled to my will as item 2 lips, indifferent red, item 2 gray eyes with lids to them, item 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me? I see what you are. You are too proud. But if you were the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be not recompensed if you were crowned an unparalleled beauty. How does he love me? With adoration, fertile tears, groans and thunder love, with sighs of fire. Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him, yet I suppose him virtuous. Know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth, in voices, well divulged, freeland, and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature, a gracious person. But I cannot love him. He might have took his answer long ago. If I did love you in my master's flame, such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I find no sense. I do not understand it. Why? What would you? Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love and sing them loud enough even in the dead of night. Halloo, your name to the reverberant hills, and let the babbling gossip of the air cry out, Olivia. You should not rest between the elements of air and earth, but you should pity me. You are too much. What is your parentage? Well, above my fortunes, yet my estate as well. I'm a gentleman. We'll get you to your lord. Let him send no more unless perchance you come to me again to tell me how it takes it. Fare you well. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me. I'm no feet post, lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love make his heart a flint that you shall love, and let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty. What is your parentage? Both my fortune yet my state as well. Oh, gentlemen. I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs do give thee fivefold blazon. Oh, not too fast, so. Unless the master were the man. How now, even so quickly they would catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be. What ho, Malvolio?
Yes, madam, at your service.
Run after that same Pavis messenger, the Countess man. He left this ring behind him, would I or not? Tell him I'll none of it. Desire him not to flatter with his lord, nor hold him up with hopes out not for him. If that the youth will come this way tomorrow, I'll give him reason for it. Behind me, Malvolio.
Yes, ma'am.
I know not what. Fear to find mine eye too great a flatter for my mind. Fate show thy force, ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be end. Be this so.
patience? No. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps distemper yours. Therefore I shall crave of you, Louise, so that I may bear my evils alone. For a bad recompense for your love to lady among you.
Let me yet know whither you are bound.
No! Sooth, my determinate voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent and such a modesty that you will not extort me from what I am willing to keep in. Before charging me in the matters, or rather to express myself. You must know me then, Antonia. My name is Sebastian, which I call Rodrigo. My father is at Sebastian of Metzling, whom I know you have heard of. He left behind are myself and a sister, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we have so ended? But you altered that. For some mere hour before you took me from the breach of sea was my sister drowned.
Alas, the day.
The lady, though it was said she much resembled me, and yet many accounts of beautiful. She bore a mind that envy could not recall fair. She's drowned, already with salt water. Though I seem to drown her remembrance again with joy.
Pardon me, sir. You're bad entertained.
Good Antonia, forgive me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire not. For you all at once, my bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother, that upon the least occasion, more mine eyes will fulfill me. I am gone to the camera of Serna's court, farewell.
Gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else I would very shortly see thee there. But come what may, I do adore thee so. That danger shall seem sport. I will go.
Were you not even now with the Countess Olivia?
Even now, sir, at a moderate pace I've arrived, but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains to have taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance she will none of him. And one thing more, that you never be so hardy to come again in his affairs, unless it be so to report your lord's taking of it. Receive it so.
Oh, she took the ring of me, none of it.
Come, sir, you peevishly threw it at her, and her will it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. If not, be it his that finds it.
I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Oh, fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She may good be with me. Indeed, so much that sure we thought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak and starts distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. But none of my lord's rings. Why, he sent her none. I am the man if it be so. As 'tis. Poor lady, she'd better love a dream. Disguise. I see thou art a villain, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy it is for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Alas, our frailty's the cause, not we. For such as we are made of, so shall we be. How with a spade? For my master. Oh, my master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, dote on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. Oh, what will become of this? precious love. And as I'm woman, now alas the day, what frivolous sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I, for it's too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew, approach. Not to be abed after midnight is to be up betimes. And you look low, Sir Jerry, thou knowest.
Nay, I know not. But I do know to be up late is to be up late.
False conclusion. Why, I hate it as an old field can. To be up after midnight and to go to bed then as early, so that you go to bed after midnight is Does not our lives consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say. But I think it rather consists of eating and drinking.
Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink. Mary and I say a stoup of wine.
Here comes the fool in faith.
Hello, my hearts.
Welcome, ass. What's that song?
Oh, by my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I'd rather than 40 pounds if I had such a leg. And sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. And sooth, thou wast a very gracious fool last night, when thou spokes of the Hippolytus, of the Vapian's passage, for the equinox of Quebec. Was very good, in faith. I give thee 6 pence for thy layman. Pass it?
I did impetuous thy fertility. For Malvolios knows it no whipstock, my lady has a white hand, and the Myrmidons are no bottle ale houses.
Excellent. Good. Now a song.
Come on, here's a 6 pence for you. Let's have a song.
Well, there's a tester on me too. Before night, give a.
Would you a love song or a song of good life?
Ooh, a love song. Ooh, a love song.
I care not for the good life.
Oh mistress mine, where are you roaming? Stay here, true love's calling. Stay here, your love's true calling. That can sing both high and low.
Excellent. Good, in fact.
Good.
Trip no further, pretty sweetly. Journey's end, in lovers meeting. Trip no further, pretty sweetly. Every wise man's son doth know.
Lift his voice, 'cause I am true rap.
A contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious, in faith.
To hear about the noses do set in contagion. But shall we make the welcome dance indeed? Shall we rouse the lion out in a cat that will draw 3 souls out of 1 weaver? Shall we do that?
And you love me? Let's do it!
It begins hold my peace out, eh? Right?
Begin, fool! It begins. Hold my peace.
I shall never begin if I hold my peace.
Excellent! Now, begin!
Hold thy peace, and prithee hold thy peace, thou knave. Hold thy peace, thou knave, thou knave.
My lady have not come up to a Malvolio, but his turn you got a doors, never trust me.
My ladies are Cathayan. We are politicians. Malvolio's a big Ramsey. And three merry men be we. Am I not Cantiwanius? Am I not of her blood of Tilly Valley, lady? There dwelt a man in Babylon, lady.
It's true. Tonight's an admirable fooling.
He does well enough need to be disposed of. So do I too. He does with better grace, but I do it more natural.
Oh, the 12th day of
Have you no wits? Men, honestly, no devil like him at this time of night? My ladies without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Do you have no respect of person, place, or time in you?
We did keep time, sir, in our catches. Snack up.
Sir Toby, I must be drowned. Though my lady harbors you as her kinsman, she's nothing allied to your disorders. If you can separate yourself in your misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it would please you to take leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Art any more than a steward? Dost thou think because thou art no matches, that there shall be no more cakes and ale? Mariah, I say, stupefy.
Mistress Mary! Christ, my lady should be worth anything more than contempt. She would not give means for this uncivil rule. She shall know it by this hand.
Go shake your ears.
I swear as good as a need as a drink. When a man's a hunger to challenge him, field him, break the promise with him, and make a fool of him.
Do it not. I'll not be a challenge. Or better yet, I'll deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Hey, sweet Sir Toby, since the youth of the councils today with my lady, she is much out of quiet.
Monsieur Malvolio, let me alone with him. If I do not goal him into a neighbor and make him a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess him, tell us something of him.
Marry, sir, sometimes he is a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I would have thought that, I'd beat him like a dog.
For being a Puritan, by exquisite reason do you not?
I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have reason good enough.
He is the best persuaded of himself, so cramped as he thinks with excellencies. And on that vice in him will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What will thou do?
I will drop in his waist some obscure epistles of love, wherein by the shape of his leg, the manner of his gait, the expression of his eye, forehead, and complexion, he will find himself most feelingly personated. I can write bareback my lady, your niece.
Oh, excellent! I smell a device.
I have it in my nose, too.
He shall think by the letters that thou wilt drop, that they come from my niece, and that she's in love with him.
My purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
And your horse will make him an ass.
And I doubt not.
Oh, 'twill be a marvel.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physics will work with him. I will plant you two where he shall find the letter. Observe his instruction of it. For this now to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Before me, she's a good wench.
She's a beagle true bred and one that adores me. What of that?
I was adored once. Two.
That's too bad,
If I cannot recover your niece, I'm a foul way out.
Send for more money. If thou hast her not in the end, call me cut.
If I do not, never trust me. Take it how you will.
Come, I'll go burn some sack. It's too late to go to bed now. Come, lad.
Good morrow, friend. Good Cesario, with that piece of music, that old and antic song we heard last night, methought it did relieve my passion much, more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk and giddy-faced times. Come with one verse.
He is not here, so please your lordship, that should sing it.
Who was it?
Festy the jester, my lord. A fool that Lady Olivia swallowed took much delight in. He is about the house.
Seek him out, and play the tune a while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it, remember me. For such as I am, all true lovers are, unstaid and skittish, save in the constant image. How dost thou like this tune?
It gives a very echo to the seat where love is throned.
Thou speaks masterly. Laugh upon it, young though thou art, thine eye has stayed upon something that it loves, hath it not, boy?
A little, by your favor,
What kind of woman is it?
of your complexion.
Ah, she is not worthy then. What years in faith?
About your years, my lord.
Too old, by heaven. That's still the woman taken elder than herself. So where's she to him? So swears she level in her husband's heart. For boy, however we do praise ourselves, our fancies are more giddy and unfirm, more longing, wavering, sooner lost and won than women's are.
I think it well, my lord.
Then let thy love be younger than thyself, or thy affection cannot hold bent. For women are as roses, whose fair flower being once displayed, doth fall that very hour.
And so they are.
Alas, that they are so, to die even when they to perfection grow.
Are you ready?
I really sing. There's for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing, sir.
I'll pay that pleasure then.
Truly, sir, pleasure will be paid one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Now the melancholy God protect thee. Farewell.
Let all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands.
parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her, tell her I hold as giddily as fortune. 'Tis that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, sir.
I cannot be so answered.
Sooth, but you must. Say that some woman, as perhaps there is, hath as great a pang of heart as you do for Olivia. You cannot love her. You tell her so. Must she not then be answered?
There is no woman's sides can buy the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart is so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, no motion of the liver but the palate, that suffers surfeit, climate, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea, and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me, and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know.
What dost thou know?
Too well, but love woman to men may owe. In faith, they are as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter that loved a man, as it might be, perhaps, were I a woman. I should, your lordship.
And what's her history?
Blank, my lord. She never told of her love, but what concealment, like a worm in the bud, feed on her damask cheek. She pined in thought, and with the green and yellow melancholy, sat like patience on a monument, smiling at her grief. Was this not love indeed? We men say more, swear more, but indeed, our shows are more than will, for still we prove much in our vows, but little in our love.
But died that sister of her love, my boy?
I'm all the daughters of my father's house. And all the brothers, too. Yet, I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel. Tell her my love can give no place. By no nay.
Let me be born the death of melancholy. Wouldst thou not have that miserly, rascally sheep-biter come by some notable shame?
I don't want to insult, man. You know he brought me out of favor here with my lady about a bad baby?
To anger him, we'll have him there again, and we'll fool him black and blue. Shall we not, Sir Andrew?
And if we do not, it is a pity we weren't alive.
Here comes the little villain. Now, down my medal, Olivia.
Now, while he was coming down this walk, he has been young in the sun, practicing behavior to his own shadow this half hour. Observe his construction of it, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Oh, close in the name of Justin. Lie thou there, for here comes a trap that must be caught with tickling.
His but fortune. All is fortune. Mariah once told me my lady did affect me, and I have heard her come thus near, that she should fancy it should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Here's an overweight roll. Oh, peace. Contemplation makes a rat turkey cock of him. How he jits under his advanced plumes. Slide out and soul the boys.
To be Count Malvolio.
Pistol him! Pistol him!
Here's example for it. The lady of the Strachey married the yeoman of the wardrobe.
Fire on him, Jezebel! Peace! Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination flows.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
For a stone bowl to hit him in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my branched velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I have left my Olivia sleeping, and then to have the humor of the state after a demure travel of regard, telling them that they should know their places, I do theirs, to ask for my kinsman, Toby.
Oh, bunch of jackals!
I frown the while and, perchance, wind up my watch or play with some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me.
Oh, shall this fellow live?
Drawn from Elizabeth's cause. Get peace!
I extend my hand to him, thus quenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control. Saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Oh, ow!
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time on a foolish night.
Hey, that's me! I'll warn you!
One certain man.
I knew it was I, for many you call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Now the woodcock is near the gin. Peace! And the spirit of English intimates reading aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question her hand.
Her C's, her Q's, and her T's? Why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes, her very phrases, and by your leave wax soft, and the impression of Lucrezia with which you used to seal. 'Tis my lady. To whom should this be?
These wings and liver and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know? What follows? If this should be thee, Malvolio? I may command where I adore, but silence like a Lucrece knife with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A fustian riddle.
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first let me see,
Oh, what dish of poison has she dressed him? And with what ring does Daniel Jackson at it?
I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her, she is my lady. This is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this. In the end, what should that alphabetical position portend? If I can make that resemble something in me, softly, M-O-A-I.
Make up that he's at a cold set now. Well, Sancho a cry pot for all this, though be as rank as a fox.
M. Malvolio. M. Why, that begins my name.
Did I not say he would work it out? The Colonel's excellent faults.
A should follow, but O does.
And O shall end, I hope.
And then
Cudgel him and make him cry.
I comes behind.
I? Had you any eye behind you, you might see more detraction at your heels than fortunes before you.
M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former, and yet to crush it a little, it would bow to me. For every one of those letters are in my name. Soft, here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand revolve, in my stars I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough, and appear fresh. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. Go to, thou art made if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a servant still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell. She that would alter services with thee, unfortunate unhappy. Oh, daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I do not now fool myself. Let imagination jade me. For every reason excites to this. And my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did wish to see me cross-gartered. And in this she manifests herself to the habits of her very liking. I thank my stars I am happy. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. Jove and my stars be praised! Oh, here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainest my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
Why, I will not give my father this mortal treasure thousands. He begged not to something. I can marry this once for this device.
Oh, so could I, too.
And ask for no other dowry but such another jest.
Or I need it.
Oh, why, here comes my noble gold catcher. Will thou set thy foot on my neck?
Or on mine either.
Or shall I play my freedom and take you and become thy bond slave?
In faith, or I either.
Why, thou hast put him in such a dream that when the image of it leaves on me, master around man.
Nay, but say true, does it work upon him?
Like aqua vitae with a midwife.
If you will then see the fruit of this sport, mark his first approach before my lady, he will come to her in yellow stockings, and 'tis a colour she abhors, and cross-gartered in fashion she detests, and he will smile upon her, which will now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot return him into a notable contempt. If you will see it, follow me.
Who to the gates and charge thou, thou most excellent devil of word?
I'll make one too.
Save thee, friend, and thy music. Dost thou live by the lute?
No, sir. I live by the church.
Art thou a churchman?
Not so, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live at my house. And my house doth stand by the church.
So thou mayest say a king lies by a beggar if a beggar dwell near him. Or thy lute stands by the church if the church stands by thy lute.
You have said, sir, to see this age. A sentence is but a shovel glove to a good wit. And how quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow, yet carest for nothing.
Not so, sir. I do care for something. But in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, sir, I would it would make you invisible.
Art not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly. She will keep no fool till she be married. I am indeed not her fool, but the corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolly, sir, just walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I should be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with their masters with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon me. I'll no more of thee. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Now, Jove, into less commodity send thee a beard.
By my troth, I tell thee, I'm almost sick for one. Though I wouldn't have it grow on my chin. Is thy lady within?
I will constitute her whence you came. Who you are and what you are out of my welkin. I might say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow's wise enough to play the fool. And to do that well craves a kind of wit. He must observe the mood of whom he jests, the quality of persons, and the time. Not like the haggard, check at every feather that comes before his eye.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir.
C'est tout our day, monsieur.
bliss of my voyage.
Says to your legs, sir, put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir, to enter.
I'll answer you with gate and entrance. But we are bending. Most excellent, accomplished lady, let the heavens rain odors on you.
This courtier's a rare courtier. Rain orders, well.
My matter hath no voice, lady, but to your almost pregnant and vouchsafed ear.
Pregnant, vouchsafed, and orders. I get a 3 already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
It's never lowly feigning since it was called compliment. You're a servant to the Count Orsino, you.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
By your leave, I pray you never speak of him again.
Madam, I come to what your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Would you undertake another seat? I'd rather hear you. So it's that. I need to come this here.
Dear lady,
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send, after the last enchantment you were here, a ring and chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and to fear me you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you in a shameful cunning which you knew none of yours. What might you think?
I pity you.
That's a degree of love.
No, not a rise, for 'tis a vulgar proof we very oft pity enemies.
What in me thinks 'tis time to smile again? O world, so apt the pause and you cry. Talk agrees me with the waste of time. Be not afraid, good youth, I feel not happy. Yet, when wit and youth has come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a common man. There lies your way due west.
Then westward ho, grace and good disposition attend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay, I prithee tell me what thou thinkst of me!
That you think you are not what you are.
I would, if as I would have you be.
Then think you right, I am not what I am.
I would you was, I would have you.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? Well, I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
What a deal of scorn that's beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lips. Marge's guilt shows itself not more soon than love that would seem hid. Those night is new. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, I made her honor, truth, and everything, and love thee so that vulgar all thy pride. Nor wit nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this clause, for that I woo thou therefore hast no cause. But rather reason thus with reason better. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better.
By my innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman shall have, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. And so, adieu, good madam. Nevermore will I my master's tears to you deplore.
Yet come again! For thou perhaps mayst, with the heart which now abhors, to like his love.
Oh, God, stay and jump on it.
Oh, thy reason, dear madam, give thy reason. Must need you your reason, Sir Andrew.
I saw your niece be still more favored to the Count's serving man
legitimate, sir, upon the oaths of judgment and reason.
And they have been grand Germans before Noah was a sailor.
Now, she did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you. With fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. What? You should have accosted her, and with some excellent jest, you should have banged the youth into dumbness. Why, this was look forth your hand. The double guilt of this situation, let time wash off. And now, you sail to the north. My lady's opinion, or you will hang like an icicle. Dutchman fears, unless you do redeem yourself by some laudable attempts upon that fella.
Ain't getting way? It must be valid. For policy I hate.
Why then, build me thy fortunes upon the basis of valor. Challenge me in the counts used to fight him, hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself. There is no love broker in the world can more prevail in man's commendation with women than reported valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me the challenge to him?
Go. Brought it into marshal's hand, be cursed and brief. It is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and full of invention.
Where shall I find him?
We'll call you at the cubiculum. Go.
This is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, lad, some 2,000 strong or so.
And we'll have a rare letter from him. I will not deliver it.
Never trust me then. Oh, and by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. I think Oxen and Wainwrights cannot hail them together. For Andrew, if he were opened up in his liver, you'd find so much blood as would clog the foot of a flea. I'll leave the rest of the anatomy.
His opposite youth bears in his visage no great presage of cruelty.
Oh, look where the youngest running on come.
If you desire the spleen and laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yon go Malvolio is turned heathen, a very renegado. There is no Christian that can be saved by believing rightly, can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He is in yellow stockings.
Murdered.
Most villainous. He does obey every point in the letter I dropped to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the new mouth of the augmentation of kidneys. You have not seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him. If she do, he'll smile and take it for a great favor.
Go, bring us where he is.
But since you make pleasure of her pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire more sharply filed steel did spur me forth. And, not all love to see you, though so much as would have drawn onto a longer voyage. But jealousy, what might befall your travels, being skilless in these parts to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. But I willing love, surrounded by these arguments of fear, set forth in pursuit.
Good Antonia, I can no other answer make but thanks and thanks. And ever off good terms are shuffled with such in the current pay. But were my work as is my conscience firm, you should find better dealing. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
But I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight.
Would you pardon me? I am not that danger walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Count, his galleys, I did some service of such known deed that, were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Why, you slew a great number of his people.
The offense is not of such a bloody nature. Albeit because the time and quarrel might well have given us bloody arguments. Might have sent some answer to repaying what we took from them, which for traffic's sake most of our city did. Only myself stood out, If I be latched in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
Not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs of the Elephant is best to lodge. I will bespeak our diet, while you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town. There shall you have me.
Why are your purse?
Happily your eye shall light upon some toy that you have desired to purchase, and your store, I think, is not for idle market, sir.
She'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I have sent after him. He says he'll come. How should I face him? What will bestow of him? For you this large mark than make the borrowed. Where's my polio?
Oh, he's coming, madam.
Very strange, man.
He's sure possessed, madam.
What's the matter? Does he rave?
No, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship will best to have some doubt about you if he come.
Call him hither. I'm as mad as he is sad when madness marrying will be. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee upon a sad occasion.
Sad lady, I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the leg, this cross-gartering, but what of that? If it pleases the eye of one, it is with me, as the very true sonnet is. Please one, and please all.
What dost thou, man? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to his ends, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Well, thou go to bed, Malvolio.
To bed? Hi, sweetheart, and I'll come with you.
Up with thee, where dost thou smile so? Kiss thy hand so oft.
How do you, Malvolio?
At your request, nightingales answer daws.
Why appear thee with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. Was well bred.
What means thou by that, Malvolio?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some of greatness thrust upon them. Remember thy yellow stocking? And wish to see the other cross.
I can only entreat him back. He intends your ladyship's pleasure.
Did some of that people have special care of him? I would not have him miscarry for the half of my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse man than Sir Toby to look to me. Concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose, that I may appear stubborn to him. For she incites that to me in the letter. Cast thy humble slough, says she. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. I have aligned her. It is Jove's doing, and Jove make me thankful. And when she went to lay down, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow! Not Malvolio, nor after my degree, but fellow. Why, everything adheres together, that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance. What can be said? Nothing that can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Oh, Jove, not I is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
All the difference in how we draw as little and leave him possessed, and I shall speak to him. Here he is, here he is. How is it with you, son? What do you mean?
Oh, go on! I'm sorry! Leave me to my private life! Go on!
You have the hold of me to speak within him. Did I not tell you? Sir Toby, my lady, prays you to have care of him.
Does she so?
Peace, don't you. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone. How do you, Malvolio? How is it with you? What, man? Defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind.
Do you know what you say?
Oh, you used to kill the devil. How it takes it at heart. Pray God he be not bewitched.
Oh, carry his wine to the wise woman.
Married, it shall be done tomorrow morning if I live.
How now, mistress?
Oh, Lord.
Do they hold thy peace? This is not the way. Do you not see you move him? Let me alone with him.
Little boy, but gently, the fiend is rough, will not be roughly used.
How now, by cock? How dost thou chuck?
Stop!
Oh, Britty, come with me. What, man? 'Tis not for gravity to play a cherub pit with Satan. Hang him, foul Collier.
Give him to say his prayers, Mr. Toby. Give him to pray.
Prayers?
Oh.
No, are you? He will not hear godliness.
Go hang yourself! For I am solemnly, you are not in my element. You will hear more hereafter.
It is impossible.
If this were played upon the stage now, I can condemn it, and it's an improbable fiction.
This very genius hath taken the infection of the device, man.
They pursue him now, lest the device take air and pain.
Why, we shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
Come, my niece is already in the belief that he's mad. We may carry it for our pleasure into his penance, till our very pastime, tired out of breath, prompt us to have mercy on him. At which time, we'll bring the device to the bar and crown thee for finder madman.
Here's the challenge. I'll warn you. There's pepper and vinegar in it.
Oh, is it so saucy?
Is it? I'll warn him. You will read.
Give me. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a skirmish fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, knowing mine not in thy mind, why I do call this so, for I will show no reason for it.
A good note that keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comes to the lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But that is not the reason I challenge thee for.
Very brief and to an exceedingly good sense. Less.
I will lay thee going home, or if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou kiss me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
May God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend is thy sister, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguichi. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot, I'll give it him.
You may have better occasion for it. He is now in some converse with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bomb bailey. So soon as thou see him, draw. And as thou draw, swear horrible. For it comes off to pass that a terrible oath with a swaggering accent sharply twanged off gives manhood more approbation than ever proof itself would have earned him. Away!
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now, will not I deliver his letter, for this letter being so excellently ignorant, read no terror in me. You will find it comes from a clodpole. But, sir, I will deliver his letter by word of mouth, set upon Aguichica notable report of valor, and drive the gentleman, as I'm sure his youth will amply receive it, into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. Why, this will so fright them both that they will kill one another by the look, like cockatrices.
Why, here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he take leave. And presently, after this.
I'll meditate the while upon some horrid vengeance for a challenge.
I've said too much into a heart of stone, and leave mine honor to a chariot. Something in me that reproves my fault, but such a headstrong and potent fault it is that it must reprove. The same hatred that your passion bears goes on my master's grief. Here, wear this jewel for me. Just my picture. Refuse it not, it hath no tongue to vex you. that you come again tomorrow? What shall you ask of me that I'll deny that unsaved may upon asking you? Nothing but this, your true love for my master. How may I give him that which I have given you? I will acquit you. Come again.
Gentlemen, God save thee.
And you, sir.
That defense thou hast will take thee to it. Of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. For thy interceptor, full of despite and bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. And therefore, discard thy tucking. Be as thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I am sure no man hath any quarrel against me. My remembrance is very clear of any image of offense done to any man.
You'll find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, we'll take you to your guard. For your opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man withal.
Pray you, sir, what is he?
He is not, dubbed with unhatched rapier and uncopied consideration, but he's a very devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies have eaten for three, and his assassin at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by pangs of death and sepulchre. Hobnob is a word. Give and take it.
I will return again to the house and desire some contact with the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men that purposely put quarrels on others to taste their valor. Be like this, a man of that quirk?
Oh, sir, no. His indignation derives itself out of a very incompetent injury. Therefore, get you on. Back you shall not to the house, unless you undertake with me, which with my safety you might add to him. Therefore, on and strip your sword stark naked for metal you must, that's certain, or forswear to wear iron about you.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know the knight what my offense to him is. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. King Fabian, pray you by the judgment until my return.
Pray, sir, do you know of this matter?
I know the knight is incensed against you, even to a bottle of bitterness, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what matter of man is he?
Why, nothing of that wonderful promise you are to read him by his form, as you like to see in the proof of his valor. He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fair loves it can possibly found in any part of Illyria. Will you walk forward? I will make your peace with him if I can.
Oh, I shall be much happy for it. I'm that I'd rather go with Sir Priest and Sir Knight. I care not to know so much of my metal.
Come away.
Why, man, I have not seen such a virago. They say he's been offensive to the Sophie.
Oh, Park's on there. I'm not meddling with him.
Ah, but he cannot be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold me under.
Oh, plague on it. And I thought he'd have been so valiant and so cunning fencing that I'd see him down there if I challenge him.
Let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, the great captain.
Well, make the motion. Stand here, make good show on it. This shall not end with the perdition of souls. Marilyn, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the quarrel, and I've confused the use of them.
And he is as conceited of him, and hands and looks his tails, better at his heels.
fight you. Therefore, draw the support of his vow. He promises he will not hurt you.
Oh, great God, defend me. The little thing would make me tell them how much I lack command.
You grounded, you seem furious.
Come, Sir Andrew, there's no remedy. He will, for honor's sake, have one bout with you. He cannot by the duello avoid it, but he has promised me, as a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you.
Oh, pray God, keep his oath!
I do assure you, James Higgins, I will.
Put up your sword! If this young gentleman is in a mess, I take the fault on me. Defend him, I for him defy.
You, native, what are you?
One, sir, the hurt of love, they're going to be hurt right to cheat will.
Nay, sir, if you be Undertaker, I am for you.
Don't be whole. The opposite.
I'll be with you or no.
He said, pick up your sword and leave.
Oh, man, relax, sir. And for that, I'm as good as my word. He bears easily and rings well.
Mr. Lady, to my office.
Antonia, I arrest you and suit him. Count yours.
You mistake me, sir.
No, lady, no jot. I know you favor well, but now you have no sea cap on your head. Take her away. She doesn't know her love.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. There's no remedy. I shall answer to it. What will you do now? My necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. You stand amazed. Be of comfort.
Come, lady, away.
I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, lady? For the kindness you showed me here, I'll lend you something. Please have my pocket.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me so unsound a woman as to upbraid you with those kindnesses that I have done for you.
Oh, I know of none. Nor know I you by any voice or feature. I hate ingratitude in a man more than lying, vainness, babbling, drunkenness, or any taint of vice that inhabits our frail blood.
Heavens themselves!
Come, lady, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love, and to his image, which methought did promise most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by. Away!
But oh, how vile and idle proves this God! Thou hast Sebastian, done good feature shame.
The lady grows mad. Away with her. Go, go, lady.
Lead me on.
Methinks her words do from such passion flight that she believes herself. So do not I. Oh, true imagination. Oh, prove true that I, dear brother, now be taken for you. She names Sebastian. I, my brother, know, yet living in my glass, even such and so. In favor was my brother, for he went in this fashion. Color, ornament, for him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind and salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest country boy, and more coward than a hare. Why, his dishonesty appears as leaving his friend in necessity and denying him. For his coward to best favor you.
Oh, coward. A most avowed coward. Did you see it? What? I'll after him again, and I'll beat him.
You cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not.
Come, let's see the event.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. O Tooth, thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor am sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her. No, your name is not Master Cesario. No, this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not.
Vent my folly? Vent my folly? I am afraid this great lubber, the ruled cockney. I prithee now, on the gird of thy strangeness, and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent her that thou art coming?
Pretty foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
On thy trot, sir, thou hast an open hand.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
For thee!
I will tell my lady straight. I'll not be so your post for 2 pence.
Nay! Let him alone! I'll go another way to rip the pig. I'll have action against him if there be anyone allergic. Hold on, Slippy first. Get the little man back!
Oh my God!
Oh, come, son, we're not let go of our here.
What's that now? If I dare send me further, draw my sword.
What? Nathan, I must have an answer. I'll do this matter for blood.
Oh, don't you have turn me home! Will it ever be thus? Oh, gracious treasure! It's from the mountains and the barbarous caves where men and I pray thee, gentle friend, let that thy wisdom, not thy passion sway this uncivil and unjust extent against thy peace. Come with me to my house.
Relishes in this. How runs this stream? Or am I mad? Or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense and let me see. If it be thus a dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee. Thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Say so, and so be.
Sir Toby, Prez, the old hermit of Prague, never saw a penny. Very wiggly said to Mr. King Gorgonut, that is. So I, being Master Polish, and Master Polish, well, what is that? But that it is what it is.
To him, Sir Topaz.
What ho, I say, peace in this place.
They counterfeits well in good days.
Well, Sir Topaz, the curate, comes to visit my Baldio, the lunatic.
Sir Topaz, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolic fiend! How vexest thou this man? Speakest thou nothing but of ladies?
Well said, Master Parson.
Good Sir Topaz, never was man thus wrong. Good Sir Topaz, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fly thou, dishonest Satan! I call thee by thy most modern terms, for I am one of the gentlemen who is the devil himself with courtesy. Sayest thou this place is dark?
Well, Sir Topaz, do not think I am mad, Sir Topaz. I say to you, this place is dark.
There is no darkness but ignorance, in which thou art puzzled than the Egyptians in their fog.
I say to you, this place is as dark as ignorance. Ignorance were as dark as hell. And I say to you, there was never man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are. Make a trial of it in any constant question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our granddad might happily inhabit a bird.
And what thinkst thou of his opinion?
Speak nobly of the soul, I know I approve of his opinion.
Fare thee well. Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt rule the opinion of Pythagoras ere I will allow thy wits.
Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
Exquisite Sir Topaz.
Nay, I am for all others.
To him in thine own voice and tell how thou wouldst find him. I would be a well-read hallucinator.
If
he may be conveniently delivered, I will be work, for I am now so far in offense with my niece that I cannot pursue with any safety this sport to the upshot. Well, come back to my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does. Alas, she is unkind. She wants another. Who calls off?
Good fool! As ever thou wilt of my head, help me!
Master Malvolio.
Aye, good fool!
Alas, sir, now fell you beside your fine wits.
Good fool, never was man so notoriously abused. I tell thee I'm as well as in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well, then you are mad indeed if you are no better in your wits than a fool.
They have tricked me, kept me in darkness, sent ministers to me. Asses, do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise you what you say, the minister is here.
Malvolio, the which thy heavens restore, endeavor thyself to sleep and leave thy vain bibble babble.
Sir Topaz!
Maintain no words with him, good sir.
Who, I, sir? Not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topaz.
Very amen.
I will, sir, I will.
Fool, I say!
Be patient, what say you? Friend Shank is speaking to you.
Good fool, help me! I tell thee I'm as well as in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well a day that you were, sir.
In this hand I am, good fool, it shall advantage thee.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman till I see his brains. I will fetch you help.
Good fool, unrequited in the highest degree, I pray thee be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir, I will be with you again. In a trice like to the old vice, your need to sustain. Who with dagger and laugh, in his rage and his wrath, cries aha to the devil, like a mad lad, ere thy nails dead. Adieu, good man devil.
Mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust that I am mad, or else the lady's mad. Yet if 'twere so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs and their dispatches with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. There's something in it that is deceivable. Here the lady comes. Truth ever will be true.
Lead the way, good Father, and so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
So long, you to Lady Olivia, friend.
Hi, sir. I went for trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and worse for my friends.
Just the contrary. The better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Marry, sir, they praise me, and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly I am an ass, so that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself. And by my friends I'm abused. So then, to better for my foes and worse for my friends.
Why, this is excellent.
On my troth, sir, no. Though please be one of my friends.
Thou shalt not be the worst for me. Here's gold.
But that it would be a double dealing, sir. I would he could make it another.
You can pull no more money out of me at this though. If you'll let your lady know I am here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
I go, sir. But I would not have you think that my desire of having is the sin of covetousness. As you say, let your bounty take an act, and I will awake it anon.
Here comes the lady to rescue me.
That face of hers I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was the spirit as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war. Marveling vessel was she, captain of, for shallow draft and Vulcan prideful proud fame and honor on her. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonia that took the Phoenix and her freight from Candy. Here in the streets, desperate or shamed in state, in private gravel, did we apprehend her.
She did me kindness, heard you on my side. But in conclusion, put strange speech upon me. I know not what 'twas but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, when thou in terms so bloody and so dear hast made thine enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names that you give me. I neither dare to speak or pirate, though I confess on basic ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy there by your side. From the rude seas enraged and foamy mouthed did I redeem. A wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him, and did thereto add my love, without retention or restraint, all his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself pure for his love into the dangers of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, or being apprehended his false cunning. Not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and grew 20 years removed thing, when one would wink, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 weeks before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy. Both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on her. But for thee, that was a madness. 3 weeks this youth had tended upon me. Nor that now, take her side. Lady Olivia.
What would my lord but that he may not have? Where would Olivia make seem serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me. Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good my lord. My lord would speak, my duty hushes me. It would be off to the old tune, my lord, is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as Helen after music.
Still so cruel?
Still so constant, lord.
What a perverseness, you uncivil lady, to whose ingrates unauspicious altars my soul the faithfulest offering to every devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even what it shall please, my lord, that shall become here.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it like to the Egyptian thief at point of death, kill what I love, a savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly. But hear me this, since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this your minion, whom I know you love, whom by heaven I swear I tended dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe with mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
I, most shocked and apt, to do you rest 1,000 deaths but die. Where goes Cesario? After him I love. More than I love these eyes, more than my life. For my own I shall ever love wife. But do me punish my life for tainting of my love. I me, the detested. How am I beguiled? Who does you wrong? So forgot thyself. Is it so long? Go forth, thy holy father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord Cesario? Husband, stay!
Husband?
Thy husband? Can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah!
No, my lord, not I.
Baseness of thy fear that makes thee strangle thy propriety. Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. Be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearest.
Madam.
Oh, welcome, Father. Father, hardly by thy reverence here to unfold. Though lately we intended to keep in darkness what reveals now before 'tis ripe. But thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
An eternal bond of love, confirmed by the mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy kiss of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact sealed in my function by my testimony. Since when my watch hath told me, toward my grave, I have traveled but 2 hours.
O thou dissembling cub, what wilt thou be when time has sowed a grizzle on thy case? Farewell and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest. Oh, do not swear. Oh, Lord, faithful, thou hast too much fear.
Oh, the little God! Your help!
What's the matter?
Has broke my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, your help! I'd rather than 40 pounds if I were at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's every man. One Cesario. We took him for a very coward, but he's a very devil incarnate.
My judgment, Cesario?
Here he is! You broke my head for nothing! And then I was sent on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why did you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause. I had to speak you fair and hurt you not.
Oh, if a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, then you have hurt me. I think she has said nothing bloody here but a bloody coxcomb. No. Here comes Sir Toby Hall. But if he had not been a drink, he would have taken a few other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
That's all one has hurt me, and there's the edge on it. Saw. Did see Dick Surgeon saw?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. And now we're gone.
Oh, then he's a rogue, and a passive measure pavement. I hate a drunken rogue.
What with him?
Sorry, madam. You've heard against me. But had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less witnessing. For a stranger guard upon me. By that I do perceive it half offended me. Pardon me, sweetheart.
One face, one voice, one habit, and 2 persons. A natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonia? Oh, good Antonia! The hours brought and tortured me since I've lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Fearest thou that, Antonia?
Haven't you made deficient of yourself? An apple cleft in 2 is not more twin than these 2 creatures. Righteous Sebastian. Most wonderful! Oh my goodness.
How to brother? Oh, you repeat that Antonia, my nature appeared everywhere. Have a sister, whom blind waves and surges have devoured. Charity, what kin are you to me? What name? What countryman? What parentage?
Of Messalene. Sebastian was my father, and such Sebastian was my brother too. So when he suited to his watery tomb, but spirit can't take both form and suit, you come to frighten us.
Spirit I am indeed, but I'm in that dimension gross and clad. Were you a woman as the rest goes even, I shall let my tears fall upon your cheek, and say thrice so come down Viola.
You've been this cup.
Contracted to a maid, nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and man.
Right noble is his blood. For if this be so, as that the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times that thou never shouldest love woman like to me.
And all those sayings I will overswear.
In thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did first bring me on shore hath my maid's garments. He upon some action is now in durance at Malvolio's suit, and
gentleman and follower of my ladies. Maria, bring him hither. My lord, so please, these things further that on, to pick me as well as sister as a wife.
Madam, I'm most apt to embrace your offer. Here's my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. May you peruse that letter. You must not now deny it is in your hand. Write from it if you can, in hand or phrase, or say, 'tis not your seal, not your invention. You can say none of this. Well, grant it then, and tell me in the modesty of honor why you've given me such clear lights of favor, made me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings and to frown upon Sir Toby and the like of people. And acting this in an obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark place, visited by priests, and made the most notorious geck and god that ever invention played on? Tell me why!
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing, though I confess much like the character, but out of question 'tis Maria's hand. And now I do bethink me, it was she who told me thou wast mad.
Good madam, hear me speak. Let no brawl nor no quarrel contain the condition of this very hour.
Good madam, most freely do I confess myself. So Toby and I devised this plot against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous plots we had devised against him. Maria read the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, whereof in recompense he hath married her. How with the sportful malice this was followed, may rather plack on laughter than revenge. If that be the injuries on both sides be justly weighed.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee. Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
I'll be revenge on the whole pack of you!
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace.
I go.
We will not part hence. Cesario, for so you shall be while you